2024, a year forever etched in the annals of history. A year that will be remembered not just for its events, but for the indelible mark it left on the collective consciousness of humanity. A year of profound contrasts, where the echoes of conflict mingled with the quiet triumphs of the human spirit. In the midst of turmoil, there were moments of compassion and solidarity that shone through the darkness. From the battlefields to the ballot boxes, from the scorching heat of a warming planet to the boundless expanse of space, 2024 tested our resilience, challenged our assumptions, and ultimately, reminded us of our shared humanity. The wildfires that ravaged forests were a stark reminder of our planet's fragility, while the SpaceX rocket launch symbolized our unyielding quest for exploration and discovery. The year began with a sense of cautious optimism, the shadow of the pandemic receding, replaced by a fragile hope for a return to normalcy. People emerged from isolation, masks were slowly discarded, and the streets began to buzz with life once more. Celebrations marked the end of a long and arduous journey, yet the scars of the pandemic remained, a constant reminder of the battles fought and the lives lost. Yet the world held its breath, bracing for the unknowns that lay ahead. News channels buzzed with updates, families gathered around their televisions, and public spaces filled with a mix of anticipation and anxiety. The collective consciousness was on edge, aware that the year had more in store. Little did we know that 2024 would become a crucible, forging a new chapter in human history. It was a year of dramatic skies and lightning strikes, of people emerging from the smoke of past crises, and of historic moments that would define the future. This was a year that tested our mettle, pushed our boundaries, and ultimately brought us closer together as a global community. The specter of conflict loomed large over 2024. The Israel-Hamas-Hezbollah conflict, a festering wound in the heart of the Middle East, erupted with renewed ferocity. Gaza, once again, became a battleground, its streets echoing with the sounds of bombs and the cries of its people. Meanwhile, in a surprising turn of events, the Syrian civil war, which had cast a long shadow over the region for over a decade, finally came to an end with the collapse of the Assad regime. The world watched with bated breath as Assad fled, leaving behind a nation yearning for peace, yet grappling with the scars of a long and brutal conflict. The road to recovery promised to be long and arduous. 2024 witnessed a seismic shift in the global political landscape. The United States, a nation grappling with internal divisions, saw the return of Donald Trump to the White House. Trump's victory, a testament to the deep polarization that continued to grip the nation, sent shockwaves across the world. Across the Atlantic, Europe grappled with its own set of challenges. The rise of right-wing populist movements, fueled by economic anxieties and anti-immigration sentiment, continued unabated. From France to Italy, from Germany to Poland, the political center seemed to be crumbling, replaced by a more fractured and uncertain landscape. 2024 was the year climate change ceased to be a distant threat and became a stark reality. The year was marked by a series of unprecedented natural disasters that served as a chilling reminder of the planet's fragility. From the devastating floods that submerged coastal cities to the wildfires that raged across vast swaths of land, the Earth seemed to be sending a message, a desperate plea for action. The scientific consensus was clear: human activity was pushing the planet to the brink. The consequences of inaction were no longer theoretical, they were being felt in real time in the homes and lives of millions across the globe. Amidst the turmoil and uncertainty, 2024 offered glimpses of hope and inspiration. The year witnessed remarkable advancements in technology and space exploration, reaffirming the boundless potential of human ingenuity. Artificial intelligence continued its rapid evolution, permeating every aspect of our lives, from medicine to transportation, from finance to entertainment. Meanwhile, the quest to explore the cosmos continued unabated. China, a rising power in the field of space exploration, achieved a major milestone with its lunar mission, further fueling the global space race. Section 6. A World in Flux, Economic Tremors, and Social Discord. The global economy, still reeling from the aftershocks of the pandemic, remained fragile throughout 2024. Businesses struggled to stay afloat, and many storefronts remained empty, a stark reminder of the economic toll. Supply chain disruptions, rising inflation, and geopolitical uncertainties cast a long shadow over the economic outlook. Cargo ships were stuck in ports, unable to deliver goods, while supermarket shelves displayed ever-increasing prices, making daily life more expensive for ordinary people. In many parts of the world, the gap between the haves and the have-nots continued to widen, fueling social unrest and political instability. Homeless encampments grew in urban areas, juxtaposed starkly against the backdrop of luxury yachts and opulent lifestyles, highlighting the glaring inequalities. From the streets of Latin America to the squares of Europe, people took to the streets, demanding economic justice, political accountability, and an end to corruption. These protests were not just about economic issues but also about a broader call for systemic change and social equity. The year served as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of our world, where economic disparities in one part of the globe could have ripple effects across the planet. The protests and economic challenges underscored the need for global cooperation and comprehensive reforms to address the root causes of these issues. Section 7. Beacons of Hope, Stories of Resilience. Despite the challenges, 2024 was also a year that showcased the extraordinary resilience of the human spirit. From the doctors and nurses working tirelessly on the front lines of the ongoing pandemic to the activists fighting for social justice and climate action, individuals and communities around the world rose to the occasion, demonstrating courage, compassion, and an unwavering belief in a better tomorrow. These stories, often overlooked in the headlines, served as a powerful reminder of the indomitable human spirit, of our capacity for empathy, innovation, and collective action. Section 8. A Fractured World Seeks Unity. In a world increasingly fractured by conflict, division, and mistrust, the role of international institutions like the United Nations took on a renewed sense of urgency in 2024. The challenges facing humanity, from climate change to pandemics, from poverty to conflict, transcended national borders, demanding global cooperation and collective action. Yet the limitations of these institutions were also evident. The geopolitical realities of a multipolar world, with its shifting alliances and competing interests, often hampered efforts to find common ground and forge a united front. Section 9. Shaping the Future, a Collective Responsibility. As 2024 drew to a close, it left behind a world forever changed. The events of the year were a wake-up call, urging us to rethink our priorities and the way we live our lives. The year served as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of our planet, the fragility of peace, and the importance of unity. It showed us that no nation, no community, and no individual is isolated from the global challenges we face. The urgent need for collective action became more apparent than ever. From climate change to social justice, the call for unity echoed across continents. The challenges we face, climate change, global inequality, and social unrest, are complex and multifaceted. They demand innovative solutions and a willingness to work together. Political polarization and economic disparities have only added to the complexity, but they also present opportunities for growth and collaboration. We must harness our collective creativity and determination to address these issues. A shared commitment to a more just and sustainable future is essential. This means investing in renewable energy, supporting scientific research, and fostering community initiatives that promote sustainability. The year 2024 may be behind us, but the lessons it imparted remain as relevant as ever. It taught us the value of resilience, adaptability, and the power of collective effort. Education and awareness are key to shaping a better future. By learning from the past and educating the next generation, we can build a foundation for lasting change. The future is not predetermined, it is a canvas waiting for us to paint. Every action we take, no matter how small, contributes to the bigger picture. It is ours to shape. By planting trees, supporting local businesses, and participating in community projects, we can make a tangible difference. It is up to each of us, as citizens of this planet, to embrace our shared humanity, to bridge divides, and to work towards a common goal. To bridge divides, we must champion empathy and compassion. Understanding and supporting one another is crucial in overcoming the barriers that separate us. To champion empathy and compassion, we must engage in acts of kindness and service. Volunteering, helping those in need, and advocating for the vulnerable are steps we can all take. And to work together to create a world worthy of our children and grandchildren, we must start today. The future is in our hands, and together we can build a legacy of hope, unity, and progress.